So in this video, I want to demonstrate frying or sauteing. We've got some beautiful new potatoes here that have just been cooked in some boiling salted water until they're just tender. We have a little knob of butter and some garlic. Now this is the same sort of technique I use when I'm cooking meat as well, cooking a steak or a chicken breast or a pheasant breast. I always start with just a little bit of oil in my pan. Now we have an induction stove here today. At home you might have gas or you might have electric. And same technique we use in all of them. We want to add the oil to the pan. And now we're going to add a little bit of butter. The oil prevents the butter from burning. It just means you can bring the temperature up a little bit more. We've got some unsalted butter. That goes into our pan. And I'm just going to place in the potatoes. Okay. Now when we're cooking, it's very important to work with the senses. We're not robots. We can smell, we can taste, we can hear, and we can see what's happening. I can see that these potatoes are cooking gently. They're going to have a nice golden colour, nice and crispy. We don't want it to be too hot. We don't want it to be sizzling too loud, but we just hear that gentle sizzle happening. I can also smell the lovely nutty aroma coming from the butter. Very important to always work with the senses. Just going to turn the heat up a little bit. And the only other ingredient I'm going to pop in here is a little garlic clove. And with the garlic clove, I'm just going to crush it with the back of my hand. I'm not even going to bother to peel it. I'm just going to pop that in there. That'll just bring an added flavour to the pan. So the potatoes have been cooking for a couple of minutes now on one side. So I'm just going to check them, see how they're looking on the other side. And you can use a spoon or a pair of tongs, whatever you've got. Okay. And turn down the heat a little bit. We can see a nice caramelisation around the edge there. I want an even golden colour. If they're a little bit stuck, just leave them, they will lift off. The same goes to whether we're frying a piece of fish or other vegetables. So they're going to cook for another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll plate them up. We can see that butter still get nice and nutty, not too dark. Just keep adjusting your heat. Now if you're working on electric, it's a bit trickier to bring the heat up and down so quickly. So you just move your pan off the heat. If you feel it's too hot, just take it off the heat. You want to be in control of the pan. Look at that, lovely and crispy. This is just the sugars in the potato caramelising. We'll just get a really nice flavour. A little garlic's doing its job in there, just bringing a bit of added flavour to the oil and butter. So we'll let these cook for another couple of minutes. These are new potatoes, but you could do this in the winter as well with bigger baking potatoes. I always like to cook a few extra potatoes. You have them in the fridge. The next day you just fry them up, some herbs in there. Very quick dinner. Alongside a nice salad, piece of fish. Okay, lovely and nutty. I'm going to be a little bit naughty here, and I'm going to serve these little sauté potatoes alongside delicious homemade mustard mayonnaise. Yeah, the colour's looking great on these now. I'm just going to turn off the stove. If I was roasting something in the oven, I would probably do this in the oven as well. Always want to try and maximise the use of your cooking space, save on energy. Okay, so I'm just going to let these drain off a little. Just build them up on our plate. The potatoes have been seasoned when they were boiled, but I'll finish them with a little bit of flaky salt, but you could use normal table salt if you don't have flaky. I'm going to just serve that little garlic clove on there as well. It'll be nice and sweet inside now. And then we'll just finish the potatoes with a little sprinkling of salt. And there we go, that's frying. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.